Guys, we need to talk. Concernedape has just dropped a bombshell on us, and I was debating whether or not I was even gonna make this video, but I need to talk about this. If you don't know, Concernedape gave us a major Haunted Chocolatier update on December 4th. He didn't post about it on Twitter or anything like that to notify everybody. He just secretly posted a long message on his blog, along with brand new screenshots of the game. And I didn't even notice this until 7 hours after he posted it. I came across it at like midnight last night, and I literally did not sleep because of it. It was consuming my every waking moment. And I need to talk about it with you guys. We need to discuss, we need to debrief. The background plushies are kind of a mess right now. I'm kind of a mess right now. And I just need to get these thoughts off my chest. I did post a TikTok about this, but I need to do a more in-depth video and get more of my thoughts out, because this is too big to not talk about immediately. So let's just get into it. So yeah, yesterday afternoon, December 4th, 2024, Concernedape made an update post about Haunted Chocolatier out of nowhere. And this is huge because the last time he updated this blog was 3 years ago. So this is huge. So let's go through it. So he says, "Hello, I know it's been a while since I last posted here. As you may already know, I haven't been able to work on Haunted Chocolatier in a while. This is because I started working on new stuff for the Stardew Valley 1.6 update. The 1.6 update was originally planned to be a technical under the hood update to expand Stardew's modding capabilities. But then I got involved adding a little bit of new content to the update, and it kind of snowballed into a pretty substantial amount of new content. And we've heard this story before about how 1.6 turned out to be a lot bigger than he originally intended it to be, causing him to be pulled away from Haunted Chocolatier's development. He said, "It's been a little sad to see Haunted Chocolatier getting dusty on the shelf, but this is the reality of my situation. Stardew Valley is a big and popular game, and I have a lot of attachment to it. I also feel a strong sense of duty and obligation to all the people who have bought Stardew Valley over the years, granting me this rare opportunity to be an indie game developer. So it's hard to let go of Stardew, even temporarily, to work on something that isn't already established and meaningful to people," which I think is honestly a very commendable thing for him. Stardew is such a huge game, and it does mean so much to so many people. And the fact that he wants to keep the game fresh for all of us, I think it says a lot. He continues to say, "However, I have a strong desire to make more games. I like making games, and I have a lot more that I want to share with Haunted Chocolatier and beyond. And even though Haunted Chocolatier has only been revealed publicly to a tiny degree, in my own private world, it's a special place, and I'm very attached to the characters, themes, and ideas. Also, I've already done a ton of work on the game," and this next part is huge. "Before I took this break for Stardew Valley 1.6, I had created a vertical slice of Haunted Chocolatier. Essentially, it was a skeleton of the game with most, not all, of its bones in place. So Haunted Chocolatier may be a little further in development than we originally thought, and we'll look at these photos a little bit later. Let's continue on with these paragraphs. You get little sneak peeks, but we'll dive into them in a second. My next task will be to tweak the existing bones until I'm happy with them, add all the rest of the bones, and then flesh it all out with all of the content that will need to be in the game. Yes, it's going to be a lot of work still, but it's okay. I'm addicted to the grind." As I've mentioned before on this website, Haunted Chocolatier is being developed in the same way as Stardew Valley was. I'm coding it mostly from scratch in C#, and I'm working solo in all areas. Why? It's what I'm comfortable with, it's what I enjoy, and it worked well for Stardew Valley. I may get help with some technical things later on, but I want the game to be essentially complete before I think about anything like that. And I've seen a lot of people kind of not really hating on him for this, but questioning why he's not taking on a team for this. And I honestly think he's better off doing it by himself. He has a particular writing style, he has a particular art style, and I think that if somebody else took the reins of this with him, I don't think it would be the same. I don't think it would have the same magic that Stardew Valley has. So I'm very happy that he's sticking to developing this solo. He continues saying, "I know many people are excited to play Haunted Chocolatier and may be disappointed to hear that it will still take a while, or that I took time away to work on Stardew Valley. I understand. I will be very happy when the day comes that I can finally release Haunted Chocolatier. However, as with Stardew Valley, I will not be doing any early access, crowdfunding, or pre-orders. So I don't feel a ton of external pressure to finish the game on a timeline." And I'm honestly really happy that he's taking this approach. I think more often than not, early access really kind of destroys the magic of a game and playing it for the very first time. In my opinion, it's a very, very, very risky thing for game developers to do. And it only works in like really specific scenarios. So yeah, I'm very happy that he's just making the game and then releasing it for everybody all at once. The major source of external pressure is the fact that I announced the game kind of early. I had my reasons for for doing this, which built up excitement, meaning that if I take a long time, people might become sad. And that is a real pressure to me. But ultimately, I will not release a game unless it is complete, and I am very happy with it. And I think that's what most people would want anyway. Like I said, I did post a TikTok about these photos earlier today, and I did see some people expressing some anger that he announced the game so early. It was maybe like 4 years ago at this point. But I don't know. I think I'm excited to know about this game, no matter how long it's going to take. I like knowing that it's going to be in my hands one day. I mean, if we didn't know about this, like, I don't know, what would life be like? What would that timeline be like where we don't know about Haunted Chocolatier? I don't want to live in that timeline. Do you? And he continues, as development continues, I may want to post about it and share things with you, but if I don't post for a while, it doesn't mean I have abandoned the game. Sometimes I feel like sharing things, sometimes I don't. My preferred approach is to disappear and work in isolation and only emerge when I have something complete and worthy, rather than share a bunch of stuff that is unfinished, and therefore not in accordance with the final vision. But I know people are interested in the development of the game, so I will post some things. Regardless of dev blog timing, know that the game will eventually be finished and come out. And he ended it off saying, I think I've written a lot of this same stuff in previous posts, but I just wanted to check in with all of you, let you know that Haunted Chocolatier is still going to be a thing, and reaffirm some of the stuff I've said before. Thank you for reading all of this, and I look forward to sharing this new world with you when it's ready. And now let's talk about the new screenshots, the real juice of this blog post. Let's scroll back up. So first we have this beautiful scenery and landscape. You can really tell how much Concernedape's art style has truly developed in Haunted Chocolatier. Like, this waterfall off the cliff is beautiful. The water itself looks so good. It looks a lot different from what I remember in Stardew Valley. The trees look similar but different from Stardew. All of the little details on the house, like even up to every little shingle on the house is like its own unique color. It's got its own little detailing on it. And guys, crops. If I'm not mistaken, I remember Concernedape saying that there will be no farming in Haunted Chocolatier, but this screenshot seems to be saying otherwise. I do remember at one point in some of my earlier Haunted Chocolatier videos to talk about the little markings on these trees. And I used to think that they like mean something, but I have noticed these markings more and more in Concernedape's art style, even in Stardew Valley. So I think I was like honestly reaching, and I think that that's just a little art style thing that he likes to do. But yeah, this image is beautiful. I love the mountains in the background, the waterfall, this little, I don't even know what that's called, like a little water mill thing, the crops, the house, it's all beautiful. I love that Haunted Chocolatier's color scheme is so different from Stardew's, and we'll see even more examples of that in these next ones. So here we have two brand new NPC portraits. We have Yossified Abigail and Yossified Kent. No, but really, they are stunning. Absolutely stunning. I posted these images in a little community post on my YouTube channel, and I saw some people like low-key hating in the comments, saying that he's taking years to just reskin Stardew Valley, but I'm sorry. Can the man not have like a style? I don't know. I think it's obviously very different from Stardew Valley. Like, you cannot tell me that this is not so much improved from Stardew Valley. I can't even make coherent sentences. Like, yeah, it does have a similar vibe, but that's because it's his style. And up next, we have this crazy slime swarm. Like, this is so many slimes. Like, what do you do in this situation? How do you end up like this? Also, there's this little creature right here that is obviously like, what is that? But if you look really closely, these slimes, like, we have like little mushroom slimes, slime shrooms. I love them so much. I could die. I don't want to kill these guys. They look so cute. Also, again, love the color scheme, the purples, pinks, blues, the cool tone colors, beautiful. Stardew Valley is very kind of saturated and warm toned, I feel like, and I'm loving the cool tone vibes in all of these photos. I'm seriously wondering where the hell all of these slimes came from. Like, are we just gonna get attacked by a big swarm of slimes while we're out exploring? That's so scary. Hopefully that's a good sword. And last but not least, we have this UI clothing / tool equipment slots. We have a hat slot, 2 ring slots, a shirt slot, pant slot. What's interesting is the sword and also a shield are in the UI tool clothing slots and not in the toolbar, which I love. Because that's my one big gripe about Stardew Valley, is that we end up getting so many tools and weapons that it takes up so much inventory space. And so this is really good. I love having this out of our inventory and in our kind of like equipment, kind of like a tool ring. But also, interestingly enough, not only do we have shoe slots, we have a belt slot and sock slots. I'm really wondering what these are going to do for us, if they're going to give us any buffs or anything. I know that temperature does play a role in Haunted Chocolatier, so maybe socks will offer us some warmth or something. I don't know. But yeah, those are all of the screenshots that he posted. This green sword, by the way, cool as hell. I'm also very interested to see how the offhand stuff will work with like shields and swords. Yeah, I am loving all of these new screenshots. I can't even tell you how many times I've just been looking at them and staring at them. Everything looks so beautiful, and I cannot wait to get more updates in the future. I did see someone post a theory in the Haunted Chocolatier subreddit that this is aged up Jazz and Vincent. I don't think I believe that, but it is an interesting little theory nonetheless. This is definitely giving Jazz vibes, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think Vincent has blue eyes. So I don't know, maybe this is Jazz, who knows? That would be really cool. Or maybe it's Mona. Wait, do you guys know Mona? Hold on, theory time. So Mona is, wait, she's dead. Our beloved Mona. Okay, never mind, she's dead. Rest in peace, Mona. Unless this is like back in time, before Mona died. I don't know, there's something there. Mona is theorized to be Jazz's mom, who were friends with Shane and likely didn't live in Stardew Valley at all. When they died, Shane took her in since he was her godfather. So yeah, maybe this is Mona. It's just a theory though, a game theory. But yeah, please let me know all of your guys' thoughts and opinions on all of these screenshots. Let me know if you have any theories about any of this, all of your thoughts. I would love to know them. I just need to talk about this with somebody who gets it, you know? I need to figure out a way to get notified when Concernedape makes a new blog post, because I figured out 7 hours after he posted this. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.